𝗨𝗦𝗲𝗣 𝗦𝗫𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 I'm a proud graduate of the USeP School of Law from batch SANAG, class of 2026. So I pursued my Juris Doctor degree here in the USeP School of Law because of its reputation of providing quality education without compromising academic excellence. So it opens the doors for aspiring lawyers like me by making legal education accessible, affordable. At the same time, the USeP School of Law offered something new. It's the only state university here that has a thesis curriculum in its Juris Doctor program. And as someone who believes that education and research should go hand in hand, that's a plus factor for me because I came from a science high school. So that's why I pursued my Juris Doctor here in USeP. And iba yung packaging ng USeP School of Law because they partner teachings inside the classroom with actual immersion in the community. I also have a degree in political science, and I have seen how your perspective could change if you are in and within the community. Before I entered law school, I have to make sure that I have a stable employment first because I needed something to sustain my schooling. And not working is not an option for me. I did not have the luxury of just focusing in law school alone. And academically speaking, I just continued my habit of really studying for a long period of hours. No, I could sit for a long period of hours, like for the whole day, just to study everything. So I did that. And also time management is really essential for me since I have to balance work, I have to balance being a law student, I have to balance my service to the community. So I really have to have my own planner, both digital and physical. Academics was not really the problem for me because yes, undoubtedly law school is very difficult because it requires and it demands long period of mental exhaustion. You have to really study, you have to read a lot of things just so you could answer correctly. But I was fortunate to perform well academically because of my diligence in studying. Not because I'm a genius or not because I have the highest IQ in the class, because law school is not really about that. Success in law school is about persevering, continuing to study. So if you could cover everything, then you could answer correctly all questions in the exam, no doubt about that. So my major challenge when I was in law school was I experienced grief because my mom passed just shortly after I finished my first year in law school. And it was a very difficult transition of my life. That's a remarkable thing that happened in my life because as the eldest daughter, I needed to step up for my family. My father had already retired. My brother was still finishing his college back then. So I put the burden, everything on me, and I had to wear multiple hats. I needed to take on multiple jobs to make sure that I could earn enough for my studies and also to sustain the medicine of my papa, to allow my brother to finish his college. So it was very difficult balancing the realities of life, because I'm not only a law student, I also have my commitment as the daughter, as a sister, as a person who wants to serve in the community. So lahat yon ginagawa ko. So it was difficult. Resilience, it's not only about acting that you are strong and that you're okay all the time, because that's what I did and it was wrong of me to do that. So what I did, I realized that genuine resilience is really about acknowledging your pain, allowing yourself to be sad about things, and then just keep on moving forward despite all these challenges. Finally had the announcement that I was the first cum laude graduate of the USeP School of Law. I feel very honored, I feel very blessed and grateful, not because I was the first cum laude graduate, not because of that highest distinction that I had, but it's because it allowed me to remember everything that I struggled for the past 4 years. It wasn't handed to me on a silver plate. I worked hard for it, I persevered, I used grit all throughout 4 years, and I realized that anything could truly be possible if you really just put your heart in everything that you do. Resilient as I am, I persevered. I continued despite the setbacks of my life. I refuse to let the circumstances of my life dictate the kind of dreams that I have for my family, for myself, for the people that I wish to serve in the future. I really assert that it's because of the strong support system that I have. If it wasn't for the USeP, if it wasn't for the USeP School of Law who believes in its students, I don't think that I could reach this milestone. They supported me along the way. They opened doors of opportunities for me. They supported me when I applied for the Foundation for Liberty and Prosperity Legal Scholarship under the mentorship of the former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 𝗨𝗦𝗶𝗽𝗀𝗲𝗄. So it's a prestigious scholarship, it's a prestigious institution that only qualified students could be accepted. And when I tried to apply, because I qualified for it, the USeP School of Law did not even question if I could do it or anything. They supported me, they provided me with an airfare so that I could fly to Manila and then have be interviewed before the Chief Justice now, Alexander Gesmundo, and the Solicitor General, 𝗨𝗦𝗲𝗣 𝗦𝗫𝗀𝗲𝗄. This is not really a solitary achievement. I have people around me who supported me and who believed in me. That's why I reached this milestone. I have huge ambitions and I have dreams that are bigger than the circumstances that I'm in. I did not come from a wealthy family, so I really need to work hard for it. When I entered law school, I wasn't sure how I could reach all these things. But USeP opened its doors to all of us, accommodating the needs of the working law students, equipping us with the skills that we need not only to pass the bar, but to become good lawyers in the future. They partnered both our learning inside the classroom with community exposure. And it's not just community exposure that lasts for a few days. It's really an immersion, living with the communities so that we could know their circumstances and we could know where or in which areas we could be of help. The USeP as an institution and the School of Law did not ridicule our ambitions. They supported us without question. They allowed us to flourish beautifully. They pushed us to move forward, do all things that we could and we want to do, and they will always support us. I can say that it's really a place where dreams could be built without limits. I wish to continue using my legal education to empower communities. I always say that I want to be of help through my knowledge of the law. Wherever I may go, if I will be serving in the government, I will be in private practice, or just focusing solely on the academe or in a developmental sector, I will continue to remember and to instill the values that USeP as an institution and the School of Law had given me. That's the values of compassion, integrity, and commitment truly to justice. So to the current and future law students of the USeP School of Law, my tip for you would be, first, you have to be kind to yourself. The law school will always demand us to push beyond our limits, We will always experience self-doubts, questioning if we are truly capable, but you have to be kind enough to acknowledge that you needed help, you needed rest. You have to extend yourself the same compassion that you readily provide to other people. Second, you have to believe in your capacity. I am in constant, for me, I'm in constant battle of an imposter syndrome, asking if I can truly do this, if I deserve everything, that distinction that's been given to me. But trust in your ability to work hard. Once you know your why, you always go back to it, and nothing is impossible. Don't let challenges overcome your dreams. You have to continue doing what you want with a purpose. You find meaning in all things because that will make it easier for you to brave the 4 years of rigorous training in law school. As we always say in USeP, always go back to your why. We always serve the last, the least, and the lost. Semper ad meliora, we always say that, always towards better things. We always dream not only for ourselves, but also to create change in the life of people that look up to us, that are inspired by our stories.